everybody, and welcome to Final Play Sports Wrap. I'm your host, Pete Lubar, and today we're talking Mountain West football, specifically covering the Hawaii Rainbows. Hawaii is a difficult team to actually follow. There's not a lot of information out there on the Hawaii team, but we'll do our best today to make it entertaining and give you the information you need as we go into the season. I think next week is New Mexico. Timmy Chang is the head coach of the Hawaii Rainbows, and Timmy is 13-25. He has a contract through 2026. He was 5-7 last year, 3-4 in conference. I would say Timmy Chang is definitely on the hot seat. So, he needs to have a really good season to break through and make sure that he keeps his job. From an offensive standpoint, they run the run and shoot. They have 4 and 5 wide offensive players. In 2024, the team ranked 75th in total offense among FBS teams with 4,523 yards, averaging 268 yards and 268.17 yards of total offense for the game. The quarterback this year will be Micah Alejado. And Miko is, I think, a true freshman, a second-year freshman. He played less than 4 games last year. Came in after injury in like the 10th game or 11th game and played half a game and then started against New Mexico at the end of the year. He had a huge game against New Mexico. Had 469 yards and 5 touchdowns. No interceptions. A lot of teams had good games against New Mexico. New Mexico's defense was one of the worst in D1. However, really good game. I was at that game, enjoyed it. The Rainbows won 38-30, and fun game for everyone. At that time, I happened to run into Bronco Mendenhall from University of New Mexico. Actually, I ran into his wife, and they were really loving Albuquerque, and 4 days later, they left the program. So, those things happen with this day and age, but kind of made you think maybe the team wasn't as prepared as they needed to be for their final game. So, for the 2025 Rainbow team, running back, you've got Landon Sims back. He had 71 yards for 71 carries for 351 yards and 1 touchdown. They've got Cam Barfield also. He had 38 carries for 158 yards. And Kristen Bond, 16 carries for 101 yards. They did not get a lot of running production last year. They were primarily a pass-happy team. I think they need to improve on that, although the line's got to get a lot better if they want to bust holes and run the ball reliably. The receivers, however, are good. They've got Nick Senecal and Deckel Crowdus are back, and so it's got their top 3 receivers. Senecal had 63 catches, 721 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Profili Ashlock had 61 catches for 629 yards and 6 touchdowns. And they got Deckel Crowdus at 16 catches for amazing 402 yards and 4 touchdowns. So, if they can get some protection for the quarterback, they should be in good shape. The defense was ranked 75th last year. They allowed both in scoring and in overall defense, 75th in both. They allowed 39 opponent touchdowns last year. They allowed 26 points per game, 353 yards a game. On the defensive side of the ball, player leadership expected to come from safety Peter Manua. Nickelback Elijah Palmer had 24 solo tackles, and linebacker Jamie Otis. And so those guys are all back. Peter Manuma is a safety who was banged up last season, but should be a top performer in the Mountain West this year. And at linebacker, their leading tackler was Jamie Otis, 39 tackles, 2 sacks. And defensive end Elijah Robinson, who's back after being out with an injury, and he's back after leading the sacks in 2022. And then from a transfer standpoint, they picked up DeMarcus Davis, a quarterback from UCLA. I don't know that he'll play this year unless there's an injury. And they picked up a number of defensive linemen. They need some help on the defensive line, and so they've got some kids that have transferred in. From a recruiting standpoint, they had 22 players signed overall. I think 12 high school players, 4 JUCOs, and six or seven transfers. 9 on the offensive side, 13 on the defensive side. They've got several 3 stars mostly, but some 2 and 1 stars and no stars. And most of the kids come from California or Hawaii, and a couple from Nevada. So recruiting overall was 116th in the nation. Their transfer portal additions was rated 129th, and overall they rated 127th. Hawaii's never been big on the transfer portal. I don't know if they don't have the money or just hard to get kids to transfer out there, but haven't been able to do that. So that's where we are with Hawaii. From a schedule standpoint, they start the season Saturday, August 23rd against Stanford in Hawaii. That's likely or could be a winnable game. Stanford hasn't been all that great the last couple of years. And then they travel to Arizona. I don't think they're going to beat Arizona, but they might. And then they play Sam Houston, Portland State before they start the Mountain West schedule. So they start with their rival, they start with Fresno State, actually, and then go to Air Force, and then against Utah State, against Coach Mendenhall. So maybe they win that one again. And then they go to Colorado State, probably not going to win that. San Jose State, probably not going to win that. San Diego State, maybe a toss-up game. UNLV, probably not going to win. And Wyoming, probably win. So, if I look at their schedule right now, it kind of looks like a 6-6 team to me. Maybe they're 4-3 in conference this year, or 3-4, kind of the same kind of record they had last year. But that's where I see Hawaii probably down in the standings in the Mountain West, and that may be it for Timmy Chang. So hope you enjoy this. If you did, please subscribe to my YouTube page. It costs you nothing, but it helps me out. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Thanks, and take care.